Welcome back to Dicey Situations, folks. As always, I'm your DM, Ryan, joined by my Chaos crew.
Rich playing Theo.
Mark playing Glebnor.
Harout playing Tooluuga.
All right, gang, let's get right into our recap and into the episode. Last time on Dicey Situations, combat ensued as the Chaos crew took on the corrupted Briar children in their new fused form. Leaping right into the fray, Tooluuga took on the Vine monstrosity with Glebnor, while Theo and Reggie provided cover fire from the ruins of Brackenridge Peak. A close call with a thorny spray nearly took out Tooluuga, and the Briar beast then dissolved into vines and attempted to chase down Theo and Reggie. Some quick thinking with alchemist fire forced the creature to reconstitute, giving the gang an opportunity to end the fight. After a judo chop and some blee magic, the Briar children were returned to their natural form and the curse was purged. As the dust settled on the battle, a blast of eldritch energy emerged from the forest. We now find our heroes surrounded by bullywug warlocks to blee and reunited with their old friend Big T. Well, gang, as we last left you guys, you were just being sprayed with anointing oil from Big T, the baggy neck tree guardian of the swamp. I can't believe you've returned! This day was prophesized, probably, right, Tooluuga?
Totally, yeah.
Yes!
It was told in prophecy that we would come and save the South.
Yes, probably!
This is going on the pamphlet.
You can also see, yes, you got a couple of little bullywug warlocks. There are these tiny frogmen. They've made, out of like hay and reeds, they've made small wigs to kind of resemble blee, little ponytails. They're shooting their finger guns in the air, spraying eldritch blasts everywhere. Oh, yes, get them! All right, yeah! But yeah, what would you guys like to do at this little magical reunion on the top of the peak?
All right, guys, I need a breather. I got beat up.
Yeah, that was pretty rough for you.
Yeah. So if only we had a front line.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's what we really need.
Yeah.
Hello!
What?
Still in his Mrs. Doubtfire-esque goo form version of Ivy. Yeah, Glebnor, what the hell are you doing?
I'm gonna reform into Glebnor.
It was so convincing. I didn't even know it was you for a minute. Pretty good.
Right,
Yeah.
Totally worked. Totally worked.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
okay, Daddy?
I scowl at my son.
Oh, God. Not disapproving looks.
I'm not okay.
Do I have
Theo,
anything for this?
Can you take the spikes out of my back?
Yeah. I'm picking the rest of them out.
Yeah, you kind of took that to the face, huh? Ooh,
Yeah.
that was...
Man, really needed a
rough.
front line on that one.
You
but,
ran
know,
in so fast, and then it was like immediately spraying and spraying.
You know, my fist can only go so far.
The Briar children they're still eating a taco, look up and they're like, sorry.
It's all right. You weren't in control of yourselves, right?
No.
Are you lying to me?
I don't trust these little freaky children. I'm gonna just put it out there.
I'm gonna insight check you.
Go ahead and make an insight check. I'll roll. See how the Briar children do.
25.
With a nat 20. There's no way we can control what moves we did. Don't worry about it.
All right, you know, I believe these little scamps, and I ruffle their leaves.
Yeah, they definitely learned their lesson from the last time they were fucking with us.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From enemies to friends, you've done it all.
You know, I try, Big T. I try. Up top now.
Up top!
I jumped.
Big T,
Yes, Glebnor.
you seem to be a full on-board blee believer.
Well, I mean, you can't argue with the results, am I right?
Right?
If anything, things here are too lush.
I'm gonna break out the blee buckler.
Oh, cool.
Do you like this symbol?
It's beautiful.
Would it really hurt you if we carved it into your chest?
Whoa, dude!
Oh, son!
Come on!
I asked first!
That's messed up.
It's like a tattoo for a tree.
How would
It'll
you
look
like
sick.
it if I...
Yeah, do it. Let him do it. Come on.
What if I carve something into your zom?
Stop looking at it!
Yeah, it doesn't feel good when someone does
I'm
it
gonna
to
move the
you.
blee buckler in front of my zom.
Block that Zom. You can see the little bullywugs are like, don't be a bitch, get it tattooed, it'll be cool. They start kind of just poking Big T with sticks.
Hey. Only if he wants it.
I don't want it, that would hurt a lot. I mean,
That's
obviously.
why I asked.
All right. Things have been quite troublesome since you boys left.
Oh no, what kind of troubles?
As you
Son?
can see, this vine curse is
taken over the entire south.
Oh, still this. I thought that might have been something else.
No, mostly
it's the
this.
Demon. It's the demon, son.
I didn't know if there was like another issue, maybe.
You can see he points down the peak at the ruins of Titaghol, now quite clear as the sun has begun to rise.
I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, it seems that all of the death and the destruction has awoken the Barstock demon. He was put under the ground asleep and imprisoned so long ago, but all the blood seems to have awoken his vines.
Well, looks like we gotta go kill him.
Yeah, I gotta put him in the ground permanently this time.
Oh, hell yeah! That's Ploopploopleen stuff, right, guys?
Yeah, dap me up, Ploopploopleen. Dap me.
Oh, we want a dap. We've never done it.
Oh, here you go.
Come on, give me one.
Yeah, dap me up, guys.
Give me an sleight of hand check. I'll do one for my stupid little guys.
It's
Nice.
a dirty 20.
With a nat 1, he just punches you in the stomach.
Did I do it right?
No, it's like this, and I grab his hand, and
Ow! Oh,
I
yeah.
really dap him.
It stings so good.
And you see, he turns the other pillow, he's like, put up your hands, bitches! And he starts just really hard hitting both of them on the palm.
Ow! Ew! Oh!
These guys
All
gotta
right.
send the wrong message.
Yeah.
We're pretty psyched. We've never really had a course like this before, but man, we're wet. Oh, it's the wet bringer.
And they just keep getting way too close to you, Theo, and their move's so erratic. It's like, yeah, all right. They're just kind of at your feet.
Theo's hand keeps going to the gun because he's like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm gonna shoot one of these guys.
Can we get some spills?
They start kind of bugging you.
Come on, give us some spill slots. Come on, give us a few.
Hey,
we only get them pretty randomly.
Everyone, give our guys some space.
Sometimes
I'm
we
kind of tuckered out.
Big flat
Here we go.
between Theo and the bullywogs.
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna set up a little competition with you three.
Oh, yes.
The one who can shoot an Eldritch Blast better will get a spell slot.
Oh,
the
I'm
other
gonna do
two
it.
won't get anything.
These two suck.
He pushes, hey,
Oh, you guys, stop this fighting! You're making a bad impression!
I'm gonna go pick up 3 rocks that I can find and set them up on like.
There's no ceremonial cans?
No, they're not getting cans.
Okay.
They get 3 rocks and set them up on like a windowsill from one of the houses that are
Sure,
kind of
yeah,
like
yeah.
on. Now the first one, we'll have all 3 of you do it. The one who can shoot all 3 the fastest wins.
Oh, yeah. Let me get blasting.
get themselves set up. I will have each of them make an Eldritch Blast attack. First up is, this is Flip, who seems to be the de facto leader here.
All right, just gonna blast it. Get my focus. It's not that good.
He got a 14. He just goes right through the window.
Oh, no. All right, fine. You're up, Belch. Okay.
You see, it's like a more squat kind of toad-looking one. Kind of really focuses his eyes. He's gonna try to fire one. That's a nat 1. It doesn't even come out. He's like, come on, give me a blee blast. As he just points his finger at the
Belch, that's
house.
embarrassing.
All right, Plop, you're up.
And there's a kind of like a more slender frog. Looks like he like just had one of those tadpole tails, so he has like a weird little nub at his back. He's just like, I'm gonna do it. He points his finger. It's an 18 plus 5 for a 23. Pew! He just perfectly puts a cackling black beam right through one of these rocks.
Well, I don't even think we need to go the rest of the way. It looks like this guy gets a spell slot.
He's
I'm
the
the
new.
new leader.
That's how it works.
He slaps Flip.
You have to respect me now, idiot. Get behind me.
Hey, language.
They're pretty, they're kind of like rowdy teens.
Let me see your wrist.
No,
Let me see it.
He's the Ploop.
I don't want to listen to the Plop.
I grab his wrist. This is for not listening to the Plop, and I punch him in the face.
Man, you guys haven't changed at all.
If you listened to the Plop, it would have been this, and I slap his wrist.
All right, fine.
Listen, you get more bees with honey.
Can we get some spell slots, though? We only get them wicked randomly. We got one today, and that was it.
Well, let me see if I can help, because, I don't want you pestering Bleeblee.
Can I quickly get a history or insight check?
From?
The whole group.
We've gotten them pretty rarely. Every once in a while, we'll get some. We got one about a week ago, and there was one a couple days ago, but we don't get enough slots.
Dirty
6.
20.
3.
Dirty 20. You're starting to connect some very interesting thoughts about when they've gotten a spell slot. And you realize that every time Theo's gun has jammed, it's been because one of these warlocks has been trying to get a spell slot and taken it from Theo. We are now going to have it be canonically that anytime you roll a nat 1 and your gun jams, one of the warlocks gets a spell slot.
I do not relay this information. Oh, I think I know how it works. Let me see if I can channel some energy. Ploopploopleen energy into you.
All right, yeah, plop me up.
All right.
Come on. Do it.
I'm trying.
Come on.
If only someone told me what to roll.
Try your religion.
I'm religioning.
Religion me.
I'm gonna religion you.
Give me a 6 slot.
I'm religioning so hard
I
right
want to
now.
cast Hellish Rebuke later. It'd be cool if I
That's a 17 religion.
You somehow, through the power of the divine... You just look over at whatever the hell's happening over here. And I think a part of you is like, maybe if I give them magic now, they won't take it from me later when I need it. And funneling from you into Tooluuga, this Ploopploopleen magic, this little baby bit of godhood.
Oh, yeah!
You see this warlock gets a spell slot.
All right.
Sick. All right. I'm excited. I can't wait to use this thing.
Now don't use it recklessly.
I wouldn't never do that.
You
Why?
wouldn't, hold on. You wouldn't never?
I wouldn't never do it.
Can I do
Double negative?
Can I do a flat int check to see if I know what a double negative is?
Sure.
On that 20.
He's trying to catch you in some weird bullywug word games.
Hey.
What?
No weird word games.
No. I wouldn't.
You wouldn't do that to me?
No, I wouldn't do it at all.
You sure?
Probably not.
We could play Minotaur games.
Let's not.
I slink away.
I was trying to get some money.
Well, we'll get our money the right way. Through smash and grabs and just deeds.
And payday loan IOUs.
No.
I mean, that was a really good one.
That's an IOU. They owe us 100.
Son, you got that through dirty gambling.
We're just gonna leave the 100 behind?
Yes. And we'll get it through a reward that I haggle.
I mean, it'll probably be fine either way, guys. It's all good. Everyone's...
Listen, I might have done some questionable things, but money from gambling is something I am not dipping my
That
toe
wasn't
in.
gambling. I swindled him fair and square.
Son?
Yeah, we should swindle each other. All right.
No swindling.
Not each other.
I'll swindle you later.
You see what the fuck, guys?
I'm
Just
gonna
pushes the other bullywug.
grab my son's gooey ear and start walking. All right, we're told this demon's in the middle. I really could use a long
Oh,
sleep.
please, let us all gather. Sit. You can regale me of tales of the last few weeks.
Cool.
Go ahead and take a short rest if you guys wouldn't mind. It's still early morning, but you guys did very much just wake up to being bum rushed by the thorny children. And we'll also say during this period of short rest, you guys fill in big T on everything that's happened. I'm really trying to be better about forcing you guys to explain your life story to NPCs when you talk to them, just because it doesn't really make great podcasting, I don't think. But you can see the bullywug's eyes wide open as they listen to the tales.
I want to go to the Underdark. It sounds red.
What?
Red.
Red?
What?
Red.
Like R-E-D?
Red.
Can you spell it?
R-A-D.
That didn't help one bit.
R-A-D.
Oh, he's saying red.
It's
red.
red. He gets
Red.
it. It's red.
It's red.
But it's not.
It's red.
No.
No, it is red.
It's red.
It's red. He's saying rad.
Oh.
See Big T just sighs.
Sorry, I'm a man of the people.
Yeah, well. I'm a god of the people and didn't get that one.
It's fine. I'm the one that's gonna have to learn the languages.
It's
so
true.
It's better I pick up on these things.
Big T, this massive baggy neck tree guard, he kind of leans down to you, Theo, and is like,
I'm sorry, they're kind of all I had.
Hey.
They're not really the best warlocks just yet. But I needed helpers if I was to come and try to find aid to, solve my problems here.
I'm sure they'll get better.
All believers are welcome. That's our
true.
whole
We
shtick.
don't discriminate.
No, we don't.
It is on the pamphlet.
Exactly. We wouldn't put it there if we didn't mean it.
So now, with that out of the way, let us harshly discriminate against this demon that we have to kill.
Yeah, no, we gotta fuck him up.
Yeah. So I have a plan for this
Alright.
raid. Now I don't want the Briar children on their own, so they're gonna hang out with you, Big T.
Perfect.
But the three of you,
You're their
good old
foster
Flip,
daddy for now.
Belch and Plop.
Yep.
You're gonna split up into 3 separate teams.
Oh, yes,
Of one.
all right. Yeah, teams of
All
one.
right? Now I got these handy dandy calculations that my newly awakened son Luga worked with me to make.
Yes, Father, we did all the math. It totally checks out.
So
Brother's so smart.
he's so smart. I've never met anyone other than our God who is smarter than him.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
And with these, I think we can form a distraction to pull some people out from the town center while we send a small infiltration group to infiltrate.
Excellent. We can make quite a big distraction and draw out the tendril puppets. Unfortunately, it seems they've been dragging corpses back into the center of Titaghol. They return as foresty puppets of the Vine Lord, or in this case, the Vine Queen.
So a question, how far gone is Ivy? Like, can I save her?
I believe you could save anyone. You saved the Briar children.
That is true.
Wow, some people have more faith in me than me.
This guy's a true believer. I love it.
All right, well, with that unshakable confidence you just gave me, I don't think this could go wrong at all.
Yeah, no way. We'll do a bunch of big, loud explosions
All right,
and it'll fill me red.
So here's the trick. In order to get it to fly correctly, you have to slap the rock on its figurative ass.
Okay, slap a rock. All right.
And
Get that so
yell,
far.
good baseball while you ignite it.
Is that like the magic word?
It worked for me, and hold on, let me show, and I'll set up a demonstration.
All right.
And I slap the rock and you shout good baseball.
All right. what did we do last time for the skill check on this? I believe it was performance.
It was 2 things. One was like
Wasn't one Arcana?
Yeah, it's either Arcana. Arcana is how big the explosion is.
Yes.
Investigation is how straight it flies. So let's get that first.
Do I want to go explosion size again?
Obviously. Lands right in front of us and blows up huge.
That is a 3. Ooh. So, son. Oh, wait, Luga, can you give me some help on this one?
Father, you're facing it the wrong way.
Oh, okay. Let me try that again. Ooh, it's definitely that 3 and not the 0.
I think maybe we've done this wrong.
You see, as you go to do it, it just goes a... There's a very small explosion.
All right. Well, I didn't use enough juice, but you get the idea.
Yeah, no. We got it.
Listen, when you do
Good
it,
baseball.
Throw one. And, you see it zooms through the window of one of these houses.
I think we did it right.
A huge explosion.
all right. No, that's it. That's perfect.
Excellent. I told you I was going to be better than you. You're an idiot.
Hey, language.
Sorry.
Let me see your tongue.
My whole tongue.
Well, only the tip of it. And I get the hot sauce from my...
No!
No bad language in front of my son.
You could see...
And I put 1 drop. And it does that thing in SpongeBob where it hyper zooms in.
It's glowing red.
Super
Yeah.
detailed, sizzles. And you can see running in a circle now, screaming and like slapping his own tongue. Little Plop has been properly reprimanded.
Listen, I'm fine if you guys give each other a hard time, but you shouldn't insult each other. That's
You're
just
right.
bad.
Razzing can be part of any good friendship, but you gotta know when to draw the line, little guys. I sent them into the highlands earlier, hoping they would find someone to help us, but they just ran into gnolls and came back immediately.
That's good.
Oh, yeah. They got a real problem up there with those things.
Yeah, we're going to work on that next.
You guys have a lot on your plate.
Yeah, it's a pretty full plate and I'm a little stressed out. So
I get it.
It's the Bleebly way.
Is it?
It seems to be.
Stress is a big motivator.
Yeah, I might pick up smoking soon.
Father!
Yes, we can smoke.
Hold on, I said soon. It hasn't happened yet. When it
wait.
does, it'll be in the pamphlet and you'll know.
Wait, what kind of smoking?
So many cigarettes.
Are we talking fun pipes?
Son, how do you know about fun pipes?
I saw a wizard once
When?
on the Minor Illusions.
I didn't let you watch Minor Illusions.
Bleed on! I've already said too much. I hate secrets.
Yep.
Wait, do I love them? I can't remember.
You learned your lesson, Glebnor. Let's not even bring it up anymore, because the feelings are still probably kind of raw for certain
Yeah!
people.
Anyways, So I think we do a night raid.
That sounds well. It'll probably take us most of the day to hike down the mountain and get to Titaghol's gates.
Awesome. Mind if I take like a full rest so I can get all my spell slots and stuff back on your back?
I could probably carry you if you want to nap it up.
But then I miss exposition fun time.
You just take a nap because you need it. We'll
Yeah, I did get
I
down
know.
being the front line a couple times.
exactly.
You know, I deserve this.
You know, take a me day.
You know, you're right. I grabbed some cucumbers from the bag. I put a face cream on. I'm gonna go. Good night.
Yeah.
Don't do anything I would do.
Big T cradles you like a baby.
Can't
yeah.
we just toss him on Poppy?
Oh, you could. Yeah, Poppy's gonna be a bit of a rougher ride, probably.
Also known as Fenric Jr.
yeah.
And I lift up one. Luga, make sure they don't do anything reckless. And I take Cobbler out. Cobbler, have some fun.
He's just like eating like the rubble of one of these destroyed houses.
So someone get Cobbler some really good quality rock.
I will help.
You see.
Also, I'm
Yeah.
not sure if Cobbler can eat metal, but I think that's something we should try tampering with.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, when we get to Titaghol, we
Actually,
can try having them.
Son, can I get a pamphlet?
Oh,
What better metal than Dredgefoot?
whoa. Actually, I guess we're about to be in the whole Titan. I'm going to have all the Dreadforge steel I can
What
handle.
if Cobbler eats the Titan?
That's what I was thinking.
Good lord! I do not have enough prepared for today's session.
So I'll leave the pamphlet. Like,
How
Cobbler,
did you not see this coming?
I don't know.
I didn't see this coming. Cobbler, give this a little nibble. See if you like it. I'm gonna go take a nap now. This is your problem, guys.
Cobbler, like it's like that really horrible sound of like if you ever get like a fork stuck with like the
Garbage
disposal.
disposal.
Yeah, as it grinds the pamphlet up and starts chewing on it. Can I get a straight luck check? I'll have you do it for me, Tooluuga, since it's
Yeah.
your little freak companion.
I got an 8.
Okay, I'll say with an 8, the little hand that's been growing out of the side of Cobbler pushes out just a little bit more.
It's got a wrist.
But you see that it now is a hand, but the only steel you see is that he now just has like really nice like metal painted fingernails.
Oh, damn. Nice fingernails, Cobbler. You
You
know,
look so cool.
we're gonna double back to this when we get to the Titan. All right, good night.
We'll talk quiet on the hike.
Yeah, the baggy neck lifts up Tooluuga and kind of cradles him with one arm as you guys start walking down the mountain. Is that the play here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Theo?
I'll take long
Wait.
breaths.
Is Lance with us?
No.
No, he's back. But
Yeah.
Poppy is.
Poppy's up.
Poppy is, yes.
Big capybara
You
monstrosity.
get on Poppy, I'll haul the frogs.
All right.
Yeah, hold us.
They all just leap into Glebnor.
Not like that.
My bad. I thought we could kind of get in.
Bench.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, kind of climb up.
Hold the
They're-
grab bar
They're
for
all
safety.
three up there holding the grab bar, just pointing little finger guns into the woods as you guys make your little moves. Okay, let's get some survival checks from Glebnor and Theo.
It's an 11.
That's a 6. Can the bullywugs help me?
Yeah, they'll give you the help action. It's just a real bumpy ride, Theo. As your Poppy moves real strange.
Dirty
and,
20.
I got to get used to this.
But
It's
yeah,
not as smooth as Lance back there, huh?
No.
with the help of the baggy neck guiding your path, and with Glebnor's just really
Mobile.
mobile ability to kind of get through annoying terrain, you guys start gliding your way down the mountain and make your way into the very twisted woods that make up, which I guess previously would have been the Ratatox forest, is now completely covered in more of these vines. Can I get a perception check from Theo and Glebnor when you guys get a minute?
Just hard outed myself out of this entire thing.
19.
Okay. Theo, you kind of like ride up a little bit ahead on Poppy. Now that the ground's kind of leveled out, you can actually like ride it again. As you ride up ahead, you're kind of looking through the forest, and it's, you know, so dark in here because of like the tree cover, but with your new like little bit of eye shine from the belt, you're able to kind of see through the dark. I will say you can see up ahead, there are corpses on the ground, covered in these vines. And I'll say that you see this like viscous humanoid looking creature hovering over the corpses. It's like a tall, wet, drippy. It's like a big sap demon. That's what you're looking at here. It's about the size of you. It's like humanoid sized. There's this like milky amber fluid oozing out of it. And you can see that it is opening up the mouth of one of these corpses and pushing its body inside. Can I get an Arcana or Insight check?
Real glad I'm asleep for this.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
It's a 22 insight.
It appears this is how they're kind of piloting these puppet tendrils they're making. And as this ooze seeps into this body, you see the body kind of retch and move strange, pick itself up, and connect itself into the vines below it, creating a tendril puppet.
I'll put my hand up to stop Glebnor and the bullywugs from moving, and Big T as well. And then look at Glebnor. I'm going to point at my eyes, point at you, and then point where it is, and put my finger up to my mouth to be quiet.
I'm going to roll a luck check.
Okay.
I'm the only goo in these parts.
He's already feeling threatened with Luga around.
All right. It was a 3. I'll be quiet. Instead of doing what I want to do, which is scream at this thing that I'm the only goo in town.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to try and... I want to move Poppy over to where Glebnor is so I can talk to him quietly.
Yeah. Give me just a stealth check.
Hold on. Motion to me to use my message. I could talk to you right directly into your
I
mind.
don't think he knows you can do that. You've
Yeah,
only
you've
done
done
it
it
to
to
me.
you. Yeah, you've done it to
All right, never mind.
You know, it's great being on the outside looking.
That's an 11.
Okay. I'll make just a quick perception check for these things. Actually, how close do you think you would have gotten to this creature? I'll actually ask you that real quick.
How far is your dark vision?
60, so I have to be within 60 feet of it.
Okay. This thing is blind past 30 feet. So even on an 11, it doesn't hear you, doesn't see you. Because you can see that as this creature gets up, like the eye sockets of its skull are just full of this liquid that kind of pour out. It seems to be like this body is now full of half sap, half root, as it is like covered in roots and this sticky sap is inside the body. It doesn't notice you as you slink back to Glebnor.
All right, Glebnor, what we're going to do, I'm going to put the silencer on my gun so we don't wake Tooluuga. Okay.
Yeah,
All right?
we don't want to wake Daddy up.
All right. Hey, bullywugs, no yelling, no being crazy. If you shoot an Eldritch Blast, you keep it quiet.
All right, yeah.
And Glebnor, you whack the shit out of it because you're the only goo around here.
I'm the only goo in these tones. I'm so mad right now.
And I'm going to turn from where I am and just shoot it with sharpshooter.
Yeah, we'll say you're 60 feet away. You just look over, put your silencer on. Go ahead and make a shot for me.
It's a 29 minus 5, so 24.
I'll do it.
22 damage.
Okay. This thing... it's still up, but it looks like wicked injured. You put a bullet right through the head, and you can see some of this goo splats on the ground. And then it looks up. Make a stealth check for me.
It's a nat 1.
He's glowing.
It starts just shuffling toward where the shot came from, towards you guys. Glebnor, I will give you, if you can get a nice stealth check, I'll let you get a hit in before it gets to you guys.
23.
Go ahead. I'll let you take one attack roll. I'll let you know how much you got to do here. This thing has 12 hit points left. So if you can hit 12 in one shot, might be able to take it out. Because that stealth check, I'll also give you advantage, which will give you sneak attack.
The bullywugs are on my back. I should have it anyways.
Oh, that's true. I guess they argue.
Get his ass. Fuck him up. Shoot him. Fuck him up. Get his fucking dumb head.
Does
All this bad.
a 27 bonk?
27 bonks.
Just my attack was a 12. I don't need the sneak attack.
As this thing shuffles toward the group and looks around,
Silent.
and I'll say you've destroyed the tendril body, so that then the ooze just slides out of the body. Let's go ahead and roll initiative. I'll have you two roll initiative against it. The bullywugs will act on Glebnor's turn.
Yes.
This thing also doesn't have a ton of health. You guys can
Yes.
probably get rid of it in one shot, but this is
Gonna
just...
fuck him up.
Yeah, get his ass. Be quiet though about it, because I don't want anyone to hear him.
25 initiative.
All right, you know what, Rich?
I got a
Please
12,
leave
so
me.
me and the
Our gut.
Bullywugs might have to act. I'm not sure.
He's so fast.
Yeah.
I nat 20'd the initiative. I don't want this thing alive.
It's so gross. I get it.
Can't wake up our Plop.
I will show you guys a picture of the sap demon when we end this session. It is one of the most disgusting things I've found in these books. It looks just like a giant, like, loogie.
That's
so
my
upsetting.
shtick.
It is so upsetting. Okay. It is the dead of night. You guys basically just shot the goo out of this vine construct. This sap demon kind of sucks itself back up in this vaguely humanoid shape. Theo, you will be the first to act.
Shocking.
Surprising no one.
Sharpshooter on all these.
Okay.
29 on the first one for a 24.
It's going to be a surprise to you, but that'll do it.
25 damage on the first one.
Okay. This might be a lot quicker than I expected.
Yes.
Yes.
26
It's a
down to a
nut.
21.
That'll hit.
22 damage.
Okay.
20 down to a 15
Okay.
for a 20 damage.
Okay. You immediately pull out both your guns and riddle this thing with bullets.
Is one of them
The
not
opening
silenced?
to RoboCop.
No, they're both silenced.
Okay.
Just splatters of goo everywhere. It's just like, I love like a classic Theo freakout moment when he just doesn't like something and just goes apeshit with those guns. Very, very funny. This thing does still have 2 hit points left, and it is going to go next. All right.
I hope it doesn't yield.
Okay, it's just gonna try to make 2 slam attacks on Glebnor. It just reels up and it's like, I am goo as well. It's gonna try to make 2 attacks at
No,
you.
you're not.
That's 2 6s.
I'm the only go around here. And be quiet. Daddy's sleeping.
Glebnor, it is your turn. The warlock's like,
You fucking bitch ass, you totally missed, stupid sap. Fuck you.
Get his ace.
Get him.
Does a 16 hit?
16 hits.
It's a good one.
Yeah, get him up. Yeah.
It's red.
That's a 10.
how do you kill the goo?
Slime soaked hammer. I want to mush the hammer into its forehead and see if I can absorb the goo into it.
Oh, he's Zolvin.
I'm Zolvin!
Oh, do you want to solve it? Yo, that's sick as hell. Let's make up some mechanics on the spot. All right.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Give me...
It's a goo. I'm a goo. I want the goo. Give me the goo.
I want his goo.
Give me like an athletics check,
Give me a
actually.
Zolv roll.
Yeah, because I'll say you're trying to take over his goo.
I wake up.
Does a 16 Zolvin?
A 16 I think a 16 is going to solve. Let me make a quick... I'll make a strength check against you.
Wake up. Glebnor's a foot
Yeah.
taller.
It's got a nice amber hue to him.
All right. I'm going to give you... What do I want to give you out of this guy?
Does he have anything goofy?
Oh my god, I'm like the Highlander. I'm taking his power.
I mean, that makes sense, right? It's pretty rad.
Yeah.
Does, yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty red.
It's red. It's red. This guy's red.
All right. I'm going to give you one of his features that you can use once a day. How about that?
Let's go.
Um,
Solve a clock.
I'm going to give you its feature called Soul Sap. This is going to... I know this is dumb, but I'm doing it. This makes sense that you, like Mega Man, would start just beating, like, other oozes and start absorbing their powers. Okay, so I want... If this becomes a real serious problem for me in the future, just all know I'm going into this willingly because I'm too excited by the idea of it. So,
Oh, he's
I'll
Zolvin.
copy this for you and, like, get you a copy of it, but Soul Sap. The sap demon slides down the throat of a sleepling, helpless, or grappled living creature of medium size or smaller. Once inside, the sap demon takes control of its host as per the Dominate monster spell, Wisdom save 12 DC. While dominated, the host gains blind sight for 90 feet. You will drip blood from your ears, nose, and eyes. So whoever you absorb will start immediately dripping blood. So it won't be like great
This
for
is so
stealth.
metal.
Okay. Damage inflicted on the host has no effect on the sap demon, which in this case will be Glebnor. If the host dies or is reduced to 0 hit points, the sap demon must leave the body within 1 hour.
I basically have the leaf shield
You can a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
because I get to eat whatever damage through the host.
Yeah. And I guess I'll let them, at the end of every turn that you've absorbed someone, they'll have to just make a DC 12 wisdom save to break out of it. But this will be, I say you put the hammer through this thing's skull. Describe to me what it looks like when you absorb its power and you begin your first zol.
What's he doing?
Imagine like a really high-powered, like typhoon suction inside, like inwards to the hammer.
Okay.
Does it make a sound? How loud is it?
Oh, it's loud.
I will let you do a...
Imagine it's like, have you ever
Like a
had a
shop
drain really fast?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it kind of has that like whoosh, like noise.
Perception check with disadvantage Tooluuga, because you are unconscious taking a little nappy nap right now.
That's a 15. I rolled 11 on both.
Damn. Stealth check? If you want to try to... You like look over at Tooluuga beginning to stir.
21. I reach a tentacle pseudopod over.
Must have been the wind. Never should have come here.
And you absorb, and you see your Zalm glow with this cracked, weird energy as you absorb some of this sap demon's power.
Hell yeah.
That was middle as hell.
Are you supposed to do that?
That was rich.
I don't know. Maybe because we're both ghouls.
We gotta talk to Tooluuga.
No.
Not now. He's gotta sleep.
Reggie's like, we're doing more secrets?
Luca saw
No.
all of this, right?
No,
Yeah.
we're not doing secrets. We're gonna tell Tooluuga
We'll
when he
tell
wakes
Daddy
up.
everything. You little secret keeping freak. You freak.
My God, I'm not there to keep him in line.
I'm using your lingo. I learned it from you.
I learned it from watching you, Dad.
I'm just the fun uncle, so I just let him do whatever he wants.
Luca's seeing all.
Luca's just like,
I'm going to tattle the minute he wakes up if you guys lie to father.
I would never
I'm
lie
not
to
lying
father.
to him. I'm gonna tell him when he wakes up. There's just no
Don't be
point in
such a snitch, Luga. God.
there's just no point in waking him up to tell him right now. He needs
How
rest.
loud is this conversation? Is it start quiet and just get louder and louder and louder?
Hold on.
Probably.
As the tones start going up, I'm gonna start using message.
Oh, it's my brain. Hello. Whoa.
Where the fuck is that coming from?
Shut up, everyone! Daddy's sleeping!
That's how we know it's in the mind.
you see Big T's like, what's going on?
I can talk to your minds now. Enough yelling! Let Daddy sleep!
Do you yell at sleep? All right,
Everyone
thank you.
grabs their head. You see the bullywugs like,
Oh, ow. Ooh.
What the fuck was that?
Yikes.
I got a headache.
Everybody be cool. Be cool.
you can see
I don't know what's happening, and I'm freaking out a little.
Belch slides off your back and goes over to the bodies that they were absorbing and kind of kicks one. Is like, they look weird.
They're dead.
Yeah, they're weird.
Strange.
Yeah, dead.
Something's off.
Can I get a perception
Someone
or
take a look.
investigation check from you two?
Who actually can roll?
It's a nice nat one.
Okay.
What, a 17?
This man poked his own eyes out.
All right. Yeah.
I'm feeling connected.
I think with a nat 1, Theo, it's just like, you've looked at so much death in the last day. You know, these are probably innocent people that got strangled by these things. So you kind of just like look away as Glebnor, with none of that problem, just slinks right up, starts really inspecting them. 17?
Yeah,
It's pretty high for you.
I know. Unusually.
It's like the thing from Small Dragon where the eyes come out and they just
Yeah.
go over the surface.
Just zooming over these corpses. I'll say you notice a couple interesting things. These are elves. It looks like 3 elves. They're all wearing kind of matching clothing. They have these like green tabards.
Elves in this part of town?
Yeah, it seems
Green?
a little odd. They got the long ears of elves, these green tabards. On the tabard, there's a symbol of 2 double-bladed scimitars crossing each other.
Metal.
Yeah.
Theo, you recognize this? No. Do you recognize this?
Recognize what?
On their look at their shirts.
I get off Poppy and I walk over to where he is.
Yeah, sure. You go check it out.
pretty metal.
You guys can both give me a history check if you want.
It's a 12.
Okay.
10.
All right. The 12, I will say you know that this is definitely the symbol of the elven nation in Magria. Corellis would be the name you would have maybe heard. You don't know really anything about it, just that you know there's an elven nation up in Magria called Corellis, and that symbol seems to match what you've seen maybe in books or in passing, kind of. Travelers did kind of come in and out of Titaghol, so it's not out of the question. You would kind of know some of the basic symbols of the different nations in your world.
Gotcha. I'll relay that info to Glebnor.
In your mind.
No, I'm going to shout. No.
Check it out!
No, I'm kidding.
Guys, what do we do with the buddies?
Can I actually get one last check from you two? Can I get a medicine check? And if you want to make one for funsies over there, you can make one and we'll apply it to one of the bullywugs.
14.
22.
Okay. Damn, nice, Theo. See you.
It's an 11.
Okay, yeah, you're kind of just poking at one.
He's dead.
22. Okay, I'll say you learn actually a good amount from that. You look at these bodies finally, and you can tell that even though they've been drained of so much life from these vines, they were dead before the vines started absorbing all their blood. You can see that they have like deep like slashes in their body. They were killed with a sword before these vines ever got to them.
I'll relay that to Glebnor. Do we think, does it...
You short swords and not like a sharp vine?
No, it's sword.
Okay.
Yeah, you would know a sword wound. Someone with like probably a great sword or a great axe cut these three down.
This is not great.
And Urshan had a hammer, not
Urshan had a hammer.
not all that. The other Krizik followers that we saw, did they have blades or did they have more blunt weapons?
Give me a history check, actually. It's a good question.
Oh, we kind of melted them all before anything really.
That's true. They didn't use weapons a ton.
And
Dirty
this-
20?
Dirty 20? You know that most clerics carry maces.
Is this cross sword symbol is more of a national, not religious?
National symbol.
Okay.
Yep.
So, what's going on?
There's other people here.
Yeah, I don't think the Krizik people did this. I think we gotta watch out for something else. I don't know what... Either they were trying to escape something and got down here, or something maybe hiding around here.
Were you familiar with these guys before, Theo? Do you know anything about them?
Just the symbol, which I
Just the
relayed
symbol.
to you.
What about you, bullywugs?
I was gonna say, as a
bullywug, yeah.
as a bullywug, would I know something else was around in these woods other that wasn't just like
The
plant
bullywugs,
demons?
hold on. If I'm not mistaken, the bullywug has a feature where it can talk to frogs and toads. That
True.
might be jumping around the
Well,
forest and
I
might
can-
have seen something.
I can talk to them, but they can't communicate.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So it's a one-way path. This was
I will,
more of a like,
I will say this.
Blink
with
once,
22,
yes.
with a 22 medicine, you know that they would have been dead for like a while, it seems like.
Ooh.
And I would say with that high of a medicine check, you would kind of clock it to be, I would say, after Titaghol. Like after the big
The
like
siege.
destruction siege of Titaghol, but still like a few maybe days or weeks ago.
how smart are these frogs?
They're not that smart. I'll give you a +1 if you want to roll just a straight
Well, it's
check.
more like how smart should I make their inference?
I would say we'll say you're plop right now.
So I'm riding pretty high.
You're riding pretty high.
technically,
Yeah.
Guys,
yeah.
they have an idea. Maybe someone's feeding the demon buddies.
Could be.
I don't remember seeing anyone with an X.
Yeah, you guys live here. You would have seen something. Big T.
Hello.
No.
Hi. Oh, we're doing the thing on the head.
Do you know anything about these cross swords? Elves? You ever see these guys in these parts?
No.
Didn't think so. I thought it was weird too.
And then let me get a round of history checks from just Glebnor and Theo, actually.
7.
10.
Okay. It would have been a pretty high check, and I don't think you guys would have clocked it. But yeah, you don't know why elves from Magri would have made their way all the way down to Titaghol.
Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
Strange things are.
Whose foot?
Question for the DM.
Yeah.
Do we know how many people, do we have an idea of how wide known that the downfall of Titaghol happened? Like, how many people actually know about it?
It has
That's
been a while.
Pretty good question. I would say it's tough because pretty much everyone there escaped with you or died.
Right.
And I will say you probably would assume no one because I would get because when you guys were in Brandini, no one knew about it yet.
We were a port for trade, though, that theoretically would have been frequented.
Right. So it could be, I mean, it's probably not this, but it could be that people were going to Titaghol to trade something and somebody was lying in wait because they had gone to trade before them and just kind of saw that everything was dead. No one knew about it and probably saw people possibly killed them, left them for dead, and stole their stuff. Because can I,
Ambush opportunities?
Yeah.
Pirates?
Can I try looking through
Yeah, sure.
pockets to see if they have gold or anything like that?
Yeah,
to see.
give me an investigation check. And I'll say you have it with advantage because there's 4 people hovering around these bodies helping you look at them.
Wrong pocket.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
I will say
He finds a Jolly Roger flag.
it is pretty strange. They weren't robbed. They have their gold. I'll say they get about 30 gold between the 3 bodies. They have all their weapons. They each do have a double-bladed scimitar as a weapon. I don't know if you guys want to grab those. Feel free.
I rolled a 27 sleight of hand.
Okay.
Can I add 30 gold to my inventory on the sly?
Theo, you're like, man, someone took their gold but left all their weapons and other things.
Guys, so they were robbed for their gold because they don't have any.
Oh,
But
it's weird.
but they left the weapons, which is a little odd
Because
because
they look nice.
yeah, you'd think that if you're gonna take gold and stuff, you take the weapons, you take anything else. But
What kind of metal are the weapons?
These are just steel swords. But I also say with that, you got a nat 20. There is a set, you pull loose from one of the bodies that hasn't been fully crushed by the vines yet. A set of elven chain in there. I don't know if that helps your AC at all, but that is on the body.
I will. How many? 3 double-bladed scimitars?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna hold on to them. I'm gonna put them in the poppies, one of the sacks
side
on,
saddles? Cool. Yep.
And then when Tooluuga wakes up, I'm gonna have him put it in the bag of holding.
Perfect. Okay, sweet. With a nat 22, I'm going to keep rewarding that. I will say one of the other bodies, you pull off their back, what seems to be like a magic cloak. It's a cloak of elven kind. They got a bunch of cool elven magic on some of their stuff.
Hey, cloak twins.
Oh, it's cool. Does yours billow like the Ploops?
This one, unfortunately, does not billow.
So it's worse. Mind you, I'm sleeping while my cloak is billowing. So I don't think I've turned off the billowing feature.
You definitely haven't.
The billowing feature always stays on. The off switch is all dusty.
It's like the photo shoot, just the wind's always blowing perfectly through my hair.
Yeah, it seems like you just come across some kind of very strange little crime scene here with these elven. I guess they seem like emissaries that have just been kind of cut down by someone.
You got name tags?
They do not have name tags, unfortunately.
Oh, no name tags on these. That would be
Shame.
really helpful.
Shame. Would have
Him.
helped.
Sucks.
So when do we put these bodies to rest? It says right
that's
here in
really,
the pamphlet.
I know, that's really daddy's
You
get
got the
down.
pamphlet right here. It says all bodies we come across put to rest.
I know. You know
Yeah,
what?
we're going to.
Yeah, Theo can do it. He's the guy.
This is my first time.
Well,
Hey, we've never done it. We're pretty nervous
If you
about
guys
it.
want to help
I gotta
Glebnor gather the
We'll pile
people, we gotta make a funeral pyre.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little front end loader action.
Yeah, Tooluuga's not here to tell you no.
Yep.
You jam them all into a pile. The baggy neck's like, oh, come on.
Reggie's like, I won't tell. It'll be a secret, which are fun to keep between just you and me sometimes, right, Glebnor?
Oh, yeah.
Luga's just looking.
Yeah. My eyes start bugging. Yeah.
I'm going to tell Father all of their secrets.
I want to be a good brother, but you better shut the fuck up.
You guys are being so weird about all this.
You're the one being weird about secrets.
Because it's just, I knew you were going to rat me out.
But I wasn't going to. Me and Daddy love secrets. You didn't know that, and you try to tell me I didn't love secrets.
Well, I can't believe you.
Do I have to make another perception check?
Make another perception check. Disadvantage because you are still sleeping.
Ooh, that's a 19.
That's a disadvantage?
Yeah,
23 stealth.
you're lucky because if it wasn't disadvantage, I would have got 23.
As Reggie gets to be a little loud, you whip a tendril around his mouth.
Gotta be quiet. Can I talk into your mind? I don't even know if you have a mind.
I do. That is so rude.
I'm so mad. This is my son unhinged.
No. Enough with the secrets.
Okay,
Me and
fine.
Daddy love secrets. You can't try and change that.
You're right. You guys are pretty steadfast in lots of things. Secrets seem to be one of them.
I'm gonna put it on the pamphlet for Christ's sakes.
All right, fine.
Stop being weird about it.
I'm not being
Plus,
weird. You're
Apparently,
being weird.
the spider's a rat.
This is in your mind, so
that's
Luca's
fine,
just
it's
looking
fine.
at you, just confused.
I don't like any of this. And I don't think Father would either.
No.
You guys gonna help us bury these guys or what? My arms are
we-
tired.
we-
Bodies are heavy.
No. They have to be laid to rest first. Jeez Louise, do you not know our procedures? It's on the pamphlet.
I've been tugging on these bodies. They're all jammed up.
Wait, why are you tugging the bodies?
They're all wrapped up with the vines. I don't know. We're pushing them all in at once. So what's the deal?
I have an idea.
All right.
No. Blabely,
Yeah,
how much of that arcane fire do we have?
it's all with Tooluuga.
You have to heist it up.
Sleight of hand check.
Go ahead. You can do perception with disadvantage if you want. It is so funny how this episode just become do fun things behind Tooluuga's back.
There's no way he's beating me.
You're lucky the disadvantage because I would have tried asked if I could guidance the 23.
25.
Nice. I got
Just one.
slink a bottle. A little bit of a jingle as it slides out of his pocket, and you pull it over.
All right, so this should take care of the vines and the bodies in one fell swoop. I just need a little blee magic to make sure they go to blee heaven.
Are you gonna do it, Blee? Are you gonna make sure they go to Blee? What
He's
is
gonna do
Blee
it.
heaven?
I can't wait.
Wait. We don't know what kind of people they were in life.
Doesn't matter. You put him to rest.
Yeah,
But like, which place are they going to?
let the Red
Well,
Waste sort it
they
out.
go to whatever god they believed in. We just,
Oh, lead
we're-
the way.
We kind of,
Shepherd?
yes.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Karen.
Shep on.
Religion check, Bleebly, if you would.
It's a nice 6.
I'm gonna believe and help you.
We believe in you. We believe in you. You can do it.
We're believers.
We're believing mad hard right now.
Nice. That was a 7.
Look, it's better.
Can't all be winners, right? You just kind of burn these bodies in the woods real quick while Tooluuga's sleeping.
I just kind of
Does anyone say anything? Or you just
I
watch it?
shoot the guns in the air. Let them find their way as fast as a bullet.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is
were
good.
That should be in the pamphlet.
elves.
They were
Very,
elves.
very astute.
Their ears
Pointy.
were pointy. Well,
May
anywho,
point them to better
Yes.
times.
What do I roll to smell bodies once?
Perception
Oh,
check.
Tooluuga does wake up
Disadvantage.
from smells a lot.
All right, I don't think I'm beating. That was a nat one. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I'm out for a while on this one. I'm not.
He's
rolling
real
it.
tuckered, guys. He's,
I'm
look
gonna
at him.
billow my cape in the opposite direction of Tooluuga to like blow the smoke
Blow
away.
the smoke away. Cure the problem. All right, can I get a final round of stealth checks from everyone as you guys begin to approach? Finally, you leave the site of this very weird funeral and sneak up to what appears to be the once proud gates of Titaghol.
Nat 20 for a 28.
14.
Theo, I think it is that thing of as you guys are kind of rushing down the like hilled paths toward Titaghol, you go into that mode that you felt yourself going into last time you approached Titaghol. And this time, instead of the scene of chaos, Dreadforge, and Krizik worshippers, as you run up on the walls of your former city, you can see they are covered in these thick kudzu vines. You guys are completely stealth the fuck out, though, as you approach. And I'll say, Tooluuga, you come to the end of your long rest.
Guys, I had a crazy dream about barbecue. What? What?
here.
No. We're here, Daddy.
Oh, okay. That was out loud. All right, we're here.
You gotta be more quiet.
Operation Big Entrance.
Wait, Daddy. Hey, hold on. I
Why?
have something to tell you.
Okay.
It's about Glebnor.
It's weird, Daddy.
Yeah. So
Try.
we didn't want to wake you, but
I appreciate it.
we had to tell you when you got up.
We don't want to keep secrets.
Yeah, there should be no secrets between father and son and best friend.
Exactly.
Daddy, then we came across a man. He was also goo.
A goo man?
I'm the only goo man.
He was
Well,
a goo
hold on.
man.
There could be many goo men.
He was a goo man who was getting inside of corpses
Oh,
and
we don't-
piloting.
He was
That's
doing
not good.
weird
That's
stuff
bad.
to those
Yeah, it's
bodies.
bad.
I didn't like it.
It was so gross, dude. He was all up in his mouth.
So I sucked him off.
What?
Well, that phrasing.
Son, did you use protection?
I did it with the hammer?
What?
So
You
it.
sucked him off with the hand? Hold on.
I think he solved.
He saw?
I think
My
he
son
solved.
did his first solve and
My
I
s-
didn't see it.
My Zom was glowing, Daddy.
I start crying. I missed my son's first solve.
No, it was awesome, but it's fine. Don't worry. You would have
need-
been so proud.
You needed the rest. He did great. You know, we didn't want to wake you because you needed that rest. You
Sucked
got
him
really
so
beat
hard,
up the last
Daddy.
time.
Yeah, I did. I
So-
really did.
You know,
Nice cape, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got it off one of the dead guys.
Oh my, wait, what?
Yeah, there was some dead guys.
Did you put him to rest?
Of course we did.
You
It's
say
in
any
the
good
pamphlet.
words?
Yeah, I want them to
best.
go to whatever heaven they believe in as fast as a bullet.
And
It
my
was
their
very
pointy
moving.
ears point the way.
It was so moving. People cried. The bullywugs, they cried like girls.
I'm gonna insight check you. It's a 25.
Also, sorry, I made Reggie weirdly sexist in that moment. It sounds like such a weird thing for a robot to say.
He was
like a
700
girl.
years old.
It was a different
It
time.
was a different time. I promise, I'm not going to make that a new canon thing that Reggie's like a little problematic, but in the fun grandpa way. No. Let's see.
I mean, I could make it better.
What was your insight?
25.
Okay, we'll see. Reggie does have a +7 to deception. So, let's see here.
All right, a guidance for a 28.
Good luck, Reggie.
He got a 23. Reggie's,
We need you,
once
Daddy.
again, kind of like he's just fibbing.
We need you, Daddy. We're not good at putting them to rest. We tried our hardest.
All right, well, how far away were they?
I mean, like way up that hill.
Yeah.
It's
All right,
fine.
well, I'm going to do a long distance prayer.
Hold
And I
on.
do, like, you know how you do the cross shape? I just do a shape of a gun. And I put my hands here. May your souls kindly go to whatever God you go to. And, you know, you might have been a terrible person, but we don't judge in death.
Religion check with advantage, if you wouldn't mind, Ploop.
It's a lot better than what we said.
All right, guidance.
I'll say the guidance was you
17.
doing the symbol of a gun. Yeah, you look up at the hill, you say your little prayer. There is kind of a like rustling in the leaves as the wind sort of blows. You look at the trees as they all kind of like shake in this like strange, almost like a dance. And even though you're in these forests surrounded by vines, it's like the nature itself sort of almost says thank you in its own weird way.
You're welcome. Guys, was that really that hard?
We just don't.
I don't have a way with words
Yeah.
like you do for these things.
You know me. I just blurt out stuff.
It's true.
I shoot things.
But damn, do you shoot things.
Also, no. Luke kind of a rat.
Hey,
Tattletale.
hey. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I'm his brother.
He's been sentient and able to communicate for all of a day, and you're already being mean about it?
Dude, we were totally planning on telling you about the goo man, and he's like, I'm telling Daddy.
Well, I mean, you also kept another secret from me.
I was under duress, and you know it.
Mm-hmm. And the gambling habits? Son, you've been going down a very slippery slope, and we're gonna have a stern
You're a
talk
slippery dad.
I can't be mad at that one.
And I'm goo.
Doesn't matter what you are. All right? You know, just because you're cool doesn't mean you gotta be a sketchy person.
I'm not trying to be sketchy.
Why you like gambling?
It's fun.
And that's an addiction, son. Because you're gonna chase that high until you get it, and then you're gonna lose it. And then you're gonna chase it again, and then you're gonna lose it.
I have a problem.
That's why he was ratting. He's looking out for you. He sees the slope you're on.
Was he looking out for me?
Can I insight Luga? I'm going to insight Luga at disadvantage because I'm being charmed by his dancing. It's an 11 at disadvantage on Luga.
18 from Luga. And I think it is actually true. Luga deeply cares for everyone and is really worried about Glebnor's mortal soul.
He's just worried about you.
I was just doing my solving thing, and I was totally going to tell you immediately, which we did. He doesn't need to hang threats of tattling over me.
Why do you view it as a threat and not someone looking out for
said
you?
it very threateningly. Ask everyone.
You can see Reggie looks over you, Theo, and he's like,
They've been staring at each other, not talking, and just making facial expressions for like a good minute, right?
You just see a mean scowl go over Lucas.
What do you think they're thinking?
I don't know. They're probably talking about, father-son things.
Oh, weird. Okay, that's probably best inside their heads. Then.
Yeah.
Son?
Tooluuga doesn't want to embarrass, Glebnor. If
That's
he's
good
parenting
fathering.
him, just
That's good.
keep it, within them. It's fine.
Son, he's just looking out for you. He's your younger brother. You have to lead by example. Do you want a gambling den of siblings? Of addicted, gamble-addicted, crippling debt brothers?
Is it only crippling debt if we're losing?
Son,
All right.
is that what you want?
Daddy, hold out the bag of holding.
I hold up bag of holding.
I'm going to dump the 30 gold in there.
What's 30? Where'd you get that from?
The corpses. I have a problem.
From the corpses, oh my...
I'm telling you now, though.
Are you saying that in his head?
Yeah.
I look.
That's why I'm being so loud.
I look over and I'm just. How the hell did he get 30 gold?
Look,
He must have owed Tooluuga money.
a pure disappointment just wash over my face.
Help me, Daddy.
He might have gambled when no one was looking. And then he had to tell Tooluuga.
Luga looks over.
Typical brother.
Well, did you give him a reason not to say that?
If he could hear us, it would be a good reason. He would know what's happening. He's making assumptions, Daddy.
Well, the way you act has led to those assumptions.
Help me!
I'm gonna try, son, and this is a good first step.
Yeah.
And I
Step in the
take
right
the
direction.
gold.
Step in the right
I'm like,
direction.
this is good. Now, I don't think I can run it up there to lay it with the corpse, so what we're gonna do is the next best thing.
Donate it to the church.
Who are the gods?
Aren't you the church?
Yes.
What were their gods? We're gonna donate to their church.
They had shirts with swords. 2 of them.
Wait, the
crossing.
shirts were made out of swords?
No,
Two
the
swords?
That sounds awesome, but no.
Oh,
it was a
that's-
picture of swords on
that's
the
less
shirts.
cool.
I know. I agree.
What is Glebnor pantomiming? He keeps making little X's with his pseudopods.
He's telling someone to suck it.
Oh.
All right.
They had sword shirts. Do you know anything about sword shirts, Daddy?
All right, history check.
Yeah,
it
sure.
is.
He could have been the missing link this whole time.
15.
15. The god of the elves, the creator of the elves, is Corella.
Oh yeah, it's Corella.
Corella DeVille.
No, not the Dalmatian woman.
Oh, sorry.
She's a woman that was like half dog, an actual Dalmatian woman. She's a shifter. That's
All right,
that's
so
what everyone asks.
So I'll wrap this up in
And
a
we'll give it
special
to them.
thing, and we'll give it to them.
I like it. We're back on track, Daddy. Me and you.
I
right,
see
yes.
that Tooluuga
This is a good step, and I
opened
hug
the-
my son. I'm like, this was emotional, but I'm proud of what you just did and told
I
me.
want to be better.
And you're going one step already.
I see that Tooluuga opened the bag of holding. I went over and got the scimitars. These were theirs. I want to return them when we go to Magria.
Oh, okay.
And just
All right, let me put that in the sword aisle. Don't want to accidentally reach in blindly and,
fair, yeah. I wanted to get them off of Poppy. I didn't want Poppy to
Oh, yeah.
stab
No, that's fair.
stab itself. So
Cobbler's in the bag of holding. He's just like sorting them. He hangs out in there all the time.
He's so good.
He's basically
Wait,
turned
Cobbler,
into
I
like
left you out.
He's turned into like a little storeroom kind of down there, where he's just kind of.
I thought I left you out, Cobbler. You didn't want the fresh air?
I think Cobbler. I think like anytime you're in bed, Cobbler just it's kind of like he's kind of like a cat, where he has like his comfy place, which is inside the
Yeah.
bag of holding.
Okay.
Yeah, he's hanging out in there.
All right. So we commencing Operation Badass Entrance?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, don't we want to scout things first? Kind of understand what we're getting into?
Son, ladder.
Form of ladder.
Okay, you can ladder up. I'm not gonna make you do a check for that.
You want me to climb up or?
What's your perception?
I
Bullywugs.
think I got
Brace
plus
me.
4.
I got a +6.
All right. I'll brace the ladder.
Ooh,
Theo, you.
ooh.
Yeah, what do you got?
Ooh. Can I ladder up from Big T's shoulders
Well, that was
for
my
that
idea.
added height?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, hold on. I have a better idea. You guys, I look at the bullywugs. How high can you jump?
Like mad far.
20 feet if I'm
How
not mistaken.
perceptive are you?
We're all right.
What's all right? Scale of 1 to 10.
Will give me a +3.
But there's 3 of them.
You want to jump, have the bullywugs leap up and do little scouting checks?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. We're doing it.
I'll catch you.
All right, so just for everyone at home, you guys see a giant tree man, about the size of a full-grown tree, has a gooey ladder on his shoulders that goes up into the air, kind of shakily, as we'll say Theo and Tooluuga are bracing it with Reggie. At the top of the ladder, there are 3 small frogmen taking turns leaping up into the air to see what they can see. Each of you roll a d20 for me, add a +3. Those will be the perception checks of the bullywugs.
10.
Nat 1.
8.
Nat 1. One goes to jump and immediately falls. goes through Glebnor's gooey ladder form, bonking the baggy neck on the head. Who's like, "Come on!" As he's trying to hold everyone steady.
25 to catch him out of the air.
Okay, perfect. Yeah,
Shoot a rung out.
yeah. He kind of lands on it.
The hell was that?
I don't want to hurt him.
What was the highest roll?
I think the 10.
The 10. So there's 2 more bullywugs at the top, kind of scrambling over each other, fighting over who gets to jump off whose shoulders. And one finally makes a weird little leap. And you can see that the gate to Titaghol, which is the back of the once great Dreadforged Titan, completely covered in vines. At the top of this gate, there are more of those tendril puppets that sort of seem to be roaming at the top of the gate. I would say with a 10, it's hard to tell how many, but you can hear the rustling of leaves as they move up upon the vine-covered balustrade. The 10, it does seem that the gate is... I mean, there was a reason Titaghol was so safe for so long with that gate. It's kind of near impenetrable, especially now with all these thorns. But yeah, Glebnor, what do you got?
How much of it is actual gate versus vine coverage? Because
I would say
the Stormcallers
bore
broke
right through it. The hole that where the gate once was is now like plugged up with thick roots.
Okay.
But these idiots are jumping around trying to see what's on the top. I will let you guys all make perception checks as you're looking out that way. What do you got?
Can I look for to see like important looking vines?
Okay, like main vines?
Like yeah.
Yeah.
Main vines.
I got a
Like
21%.
the artery of the vines.
Perfect.
21 perception from no
24 perception.
one upper.
I also have an idea. Theo's going to
16.
look at you, and you're right there. He's holding the thing. What if we use the ladder to get over the wall at a different place, and then we help Glebnor get up? And then we kind of...
You can just hold the top of the ladder and I can suck myself up.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son's great at sucking himself.
We have these guys kind of distract everyone that's right here, so they don't notice us going up the wall like over there or something.
Yeah, and I'll say with those wicked high perception checks, Theo, you can see there's a part on the Titan's like old left shoulder that kind of creates like a blind spot for these little patrol of vines. That's definitely, if you're going to try to like sneak over, that's a spot to do it, 100%.
So if we have them do your whole rocket plan,
Yeah.
Good baseball.
we can, sneak in through over there. No one will be the wiser.
Perfect. And I'll say you were looking for like a main, like an artery type vine.
Yeah. Let's see if there's if I could find ones that if I strategically shot would get the most attention.
Yeah, I will say that there is. Oh, yeah, that's a great question, actually. There's 2 large, thicker roots that seem to be wrapped over the 2 shoulder blades of the Colossus. And then one very large central, almost like nervous system, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Branching. I was trying to say, I was like, don't say breaching. That's not the word. Branching in the center that is creating the big plug in the back of the Titan. Those 3 are the main ones. If you were to like fire directly at that center one, you'd be getting a lot of attention. I'll say that.
Okay. So, bullywugs, each one of your rocks from a different location. You're all gonna target that middle vine.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Red.
I'm gonna give you guys a little extra juice on your rocks,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm going to take my alchemist fire.
Mm-hmm.
I think you took some of it, right?
I only took 2.
2, and we
I
had a
just
pack
had
of
to hand
24.
one.
So I have 21.
Yep.
3. I'm gonna use 6 on each rock.
Okay. So you basically like tied a bunch of them together around this rock.
Mm-hmm.
Sick as hell. Fucking look. You see the bullywug's eyes all go wide.
This is the greatest day of my entire life.
I got 3 more.
All right.
I'm gonna tell Big T and the
Briar children? Yep.
children.
What's up? What's our deal? What are we doing?
Big T, you're going for that shoulder.
All right.
Not his voice. It's fine.
Little mans, I need you to hit that one. I'm gonna give you some extra stank on this.
What are we getting? This is very exciting, brother.
I'm gonna give them the 1 jar of alchemist fire.
Okay, each. They're each holding one.
And then I'm gonna be like, Theo, I'm gonna need to see one of your mortars.
Like the shell?
Give you a shell.
Oh, okay. And just take out.
And with my rudimentary understanding of ballistics at the moment, I am going to, in my mind, unscrew the shell, dump the bottle of alchemist fire in it,
Oh god.
and then cap it off and hand it back to him.
It's fucking vibrating like crazy.
This is just a taste of what's to come.
Come from what?
Oh, your birthday! The cake exploding cake.
Balloons.
Wait, the cake exploded.
You're thinking too hard.
All right. Loaded that right into the mortar.
Yeah, and like, just so we all remember, the mortar was made by your boy Yarno. So it is a like junk rat fucking just a chaos cylinder essentially. And you jam a super unstable round into it. This thing is like cackling with like arcane energy. There's sparks coming off it.
I'm gonna put a bit of Tooluuga magic in it.
Give me a religion check.
Daddy, this looks wicked unsafe.
That's the best
love
kind.
it.
21.
Okay. Your next shot with the mortar.
Can I flavor it that I pumped my channel divinity Radiance of Dawn into that
What I was
shell?
gonna give you is, I just can't remember the name of the fucking spell. It's a cleric spell that does fire and radiant damage. Flame strike, I believe. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, the next time you fire with that gun, it'll essentially be doing the flame strike spell. This will use Tooluuga's saving throw modifier. But each creature in a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range, the range is 60 feet, has to make a dex save or take 4d6 fire damage and 4d6 radiant damage, or half as much on a failed save.
Damn.
Is that on top of the bullet damage?
Yep.
And the alchemist fire I pumped.
Sure, it'll d4. I mean, it'll be on fire.
All right. And then after I do all this, I group up all the rock cannon people.
Yep.
And I have Luga with a chalkboard just explaining. I'm like, all right, guys, the angle's going to be important. The timing, not so much. I don't care if you stagger them, as long as they hit the mark.
Yeah, you can see that they're all also just starting to put kind of like guerrilla warfare makeup on their faces and getting really ready for this siege.
And I got to blend in. I can't go in like this until we start kicking things off. So I'm going to jump into a puddle of mud and roll around. All right, I'm ready. Ain't no one going to see me on any thermal detectors.
All right, so folks, next time on Dicey Situations, this little band of maniacs is going to lay siege to the vine-covered Titaghol. I will catch you all next time. Please keep it dicey.
Howdy, Glebnor here, and I just want to say thanks for listening to Dicey Situations. If you liked what you heard, make sure you come back on Friday to listen to our talkback called Situational Awareness, where we break down the episode and you get to know us, the players, a little bit better. And as always, make sure you rate, review, subscribe, and word of mouth actually helps a lot. So if you could tell all your friends, that would be great. Thanks again. Keep it dicey!
This has been a Business Shark production.